I said howdy.
Howdy.
That's more like it. Now that I got your attention, there's a few things I'd like to go over with you before we start the show. Number one, if you have one of those fancy cellular devices, I ask that you either power it down or put it on vibrate mode at this time, because there's no guarantees if we hear it during the show you won't become target practice. But feel free to take as many pictures and videos of the show that you'd like. We actually encourage that. Number two, if you have to carry on a conversation, we ask that you take that conversation out through that gate for courtesy of your fellow audience members. And number three, and probably the most important, you'll notice this split rail fence between you and I. This fence is there for your safety as well as ours. Now, the reason it's there, these are real guns. They do fire real ammunition. However, we had to switch to blanks because we ran into a little membership problem here. But they do fire a very high-power black powder charge that could damage your skin at close range. So for our safety during the show, you'll see us off shooting toward the audience. I'm just hacking on you there. But they do fire a very high-powered charge that could damage your skin. So once the show is complete, all the guns have been picked up and cleared, then and only then we'll invite you down onto stage and you get a picture with your favorite actor. Or actors, I should say, after the show. Now, today's show is based on what we call the Code of the West. Can anybody tell me what the Code of the West is? Shoot first, ask questions later.
Don't be nice to a gunfight.
Yeah, no, I've heard that one too. No, growing up as a kid watching Bonanza, Gunsmoke, all those westerns, you'll find the Code of the West is really simple. The good guy always wins. All right, so with that being said, this is not the opera, and this is not the ballet. This is an audience participation show. So I'm going to expect a lot of energy and enthusiasm from you, all right? So, with that being said, you're going to have a job to do. Anytime you see the good guys will be identified as walking around with one of those target or badges on their chest. Anytime you see a good guy do anything nice and heroic, we want to cheer those good guys. And then there's those bad guys. All right, let's not get ahead of the horse yet. All right? Now, anytime you see a bad guy, more than likely you're going to smell them before you see them. And they're going to be wearing a red sash around their waist. When they do anything mean and nasty, we want to boo those bad guys. You sound like a herd of sick cattle. Let's try that. All right. Now you sound like a bigger herd of sick cattle. Okay, how many of you have heard of Marty Robbins?
Yeah.
Okay, Marty Robbins was a singer-songwriter in the late 50s, early 60s. His rise to fame through his gunfighter ballads. Now, he was born right here in Arizona, Glendale, as a matter of fact. One of his songs, Big Iron, happens to be our favorite here. It's about an Arizona Ranger who comes into town looking for a bad guy and some trouble ensues. So what we'd like to do is we'd like to play that for you before the start of the show and act that out. And that'll give you an opportunity to practice your cheering for those good guys and booing for those bad guys. So, without further ado, who's ready for a gunfight? What do we do when we see those good guys? What about those bad guys? How about the good-looking guys? Right, they'll be out shortly, I promise. Now I'd like you to sit back in your saddles. Enjoy a taste of the Old West with the Tombstone Cowboys and Marty Robbins. It's Big Iron.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. Robinson running came a whisper from each lip, and he's here to do some business with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was beside a bitter Lord 24, and the notches on his were 19 more. 119 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona, too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, man, the tribe before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody had a breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make this play. And the ranger is still talking. Texas Red is not cleared leather for a bullet barely left. And the ranger's hand was steady with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Hey, wait a minute!
Yeah, what are you clapping for? He shot the wrong guy.
You have to admit, though, it does look just like you.
That's a woman.
She's got the nicest beard and mustache I've ever seen.
She got a great beard and mustache. Still a woman.
Well, time for me to go get loaded.
You mean your gun, right?
That too.
All right, how's everybody doing? Good. Gonna give you a quick little history lesson and then we'll get started here. Now, Tombstone was established as a mining town over 140 years ago. But back then, there's only about 100 miners who set up camp out here. Then, within 7 short years, our population exploded to over 20,000 people. Actually made Tombstone the 2nd largest city on the West Coast at the time, right behind San Francisco. Now, deep up over here in this ravine, they dug out $85 million worth of silver in just under a decade. Okay, let's put that in today's dollar value, folks. That is over $1.9 trillion. A lot of money. A lot of reasons for folks wanting to come out and get a piece of that pie. You know what I mean? We had outlaws and bandits and criminals of all kinds. Then the true scum came to town. The bankers, the lawyers. Yep, right back here on Allen Street, we had over 100 saloons pumping whiskey 24 hours a day. Yeah, we missed those days. And at night, we had over 2,500 ladies of the evening roaming the streets. And their fans. Now the story that we're going to tell for you today, it's called 10-Star Justice. It's about a miner who comes to town looking for his mule, but he has a run-in with a cowboy. Now, the term cowboy does not have the same romanticized imagery as it does today. In fact, in parts of the West, it was downright derogatory. It meant that you were a scoundrel, lowlife, or a thief. And with all that being said, have y'all met our drunk marshal? Yeah, he's gonna need a lot more encouragement than he's gonna find in the bottom of that bottle. So let's give a big round of applause to Marshal Baker! What the heck? You got your own theme song?
I don't know what that is. It follows me everywhere I go.
Marshal, what are you doing in the saloon? Ain't you supposed to be protecting the town?
I am protecting the town.
Yeah, how's that?
The saloon's part of town, right, folks?
Yeah.
All right, you got me on a technicality. But look at you. You're a mess. Your hands are all shaky, and your eyes... Don't even get me started on them eyes.
What's the matter with my eyes?
Well, they're all red and bloodshot. Ain't they, folks?
Yeah.
You think they're bad from out there? You should see them from in here.
Yeah, I don't think we want to. Say, can you hit anything with that gun without this bottle in your hand?
Sure, who do you want me to hit?
Hey. You're paid to protect the townsfolk. Besides, it's not even tourist season yet. Oh, how about some target practice? Y'all want to see some target practice?
Yeah.
All right, then convince me. Come on. All right, Marshal, follow the fumes right this way.
Hey, be careful. I got arrested one time for marking my territory like that.
All right, you see that red tin cup in the window over there? I want you to shoot that.
I don't know how much he's had to drink, but I see 3 red cups in that window.
Yeah, just shoot the one in the middle. Maybe you'll hit all 3. Right, folks?
Yeah.
We got our barrel. What's wrong with our barrel?
That appears to be a prostate problem. Sir, that is not funny. Hey, can a fella move when he does that?
What do you mean move?
Well, 'cause I do my best shooting when I move like a gunfighter.
Sure, have that.
Hey!
Oh, don't encourage that. What do you call that?
That would be my slow bullet.
Even his gun's drunk. All you had to do was pull the string. Yeah, you're fired. Get out of here. All right, Marshal. Time we got you back in your office. Sobered you up with a nice hot pot of coffee.
Irish coffee?
No. I think you had enough Irish for one day. Talking that good, strong cowboy coffee.
I hate cowboy coffee.
Why?
Because it tastes like crap.
Hey, we got kids in the audience. Family show here.
Crappuccino.
Well, folks, he ain't much, but he's all you got. So let's give it up to your Marshal Baker. Over here, Marshal. There's your office.
Hey, do me a favor, would you? Keep an eye on the bank over there while I'm in here.
Bank's over here, you know.
I'm okay.
I feel so
I don't care. All right, that marshal's out of the way, and he asked the bad guy to watch the bank. Bad guy. Y'all got one job to do, all right? Remember that. Write it down. Besides that, I'll be in the saloon. Yeah! I can handle my booze. Where'd she go? She'll be. Yay! Howdy!
Howdy!
I said howdy.
Howdy!
Say, any of you folks seen a fellow with a low-slung gun with a red sachet around his waist anywhere?
No.
No. Thank you.
Hey, is your name Bingo?
Not bingo, it's Ringo. What do you want, Miner?
Well, Ike down at the Okie Dokie Corral told me you bought in a mule today.
Yeah, well, Ike's got a big mouth, so what if I did?
Well, that was my mule, mister.
And how do you figure that?
Well, I could describe her for you.
All right, go ahead and describe her for me.
She's a bay mare, about that tall, about as long from me to you. And when I walk by, she winks at me.
You're awful dirty, Miner.
Oh, you too, mister.
Get your hands off. Wait a minute. Did you just say you had a mule wink at you?
Well, yeah, that's what we do. She winks at me, I wink at her.
Anybody else find that creepy? Might even be illegal in a couple of states. I tell you what, that mule of yours, have an ear marking on it?
Ow, no!
Yeah, how about a brand on the backside there?
No!
Wasn't roaming around out there on open range, was she?
Well, yeah, that's what she does. She roams around and eats and such.
There's your problem there, Miner. You got a mule out there on open range. No ear marking, no brand on the backside. Well, that belongs just about anybody who finds her. Ain't that right, folks?
Yeah!
It ain't that right? Please pay attention. I have some more questions later. Found the mule.
You found her?
Found her and I brought her in.
Well, let's go get her, Bingo. Come on, come on, come on.
Hey, I brought her in and I sold her.
You sold my mule?
Come on, I was getting thirsty. Got myself a bottle of mezcal tequila with the proceeds. Where's my manners? Thanks for the drink, Mike. You're out of a mule. Now look, if he had a bill of sale or something, we could talk. But he don't, so we ain't.
Oh, Bingo, I got me one of them there bills of sale.
Yeah, then go back to your cave and get it.
No, I got it right here on my person.
On your person.
Yep. It's got the min number and everything.
What the heck's a min number?
Well, that's the mule identification number. Duh. You gotta have that in case you get pulled over.
Alright, well that better be signed and sealed and proper like.
Oh, it is. But she's a little dirty.
You got it in my mouth.
That's what she said.
Supposed to throw it down here. Sorry, folks, live theater. I need something to drink real quick.
Oh, hold on there, Bingo. I got something right here.
Oh, don't.
That's a prop.
No, that's fresh squeeze this morning. But I do gotta warn you, you gotta drink her real slow.
All right, well, you read your bill of sale and I'll settle the dust in my throat.
Said Arizona territory.
Oh.
He's joking! He's joking! Whiskey! 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 Oh, that's good stuff. That's my parts. You okay there, mister?
That's a bit dry, Miner.
Well, yeah, that's that mineral water from the mine.
Mineral water.
Honey.
Yeah, that's his best joke. Help him out, folks. Yeah, mineral water will never catch on.
Not with this crowd.
All right, that better be signed by the proper authority.
Oh, it is. It's signed by what's that word there?
It says federal judge.
Federal judge. Judge Judy.
Judge Judy. I ain't never heard of no lady judge. Women ain't smart enough to be judges.
Boo!
Yeah, now they wake up.
She ain't no lady. She's a pistol. She'll set you straight. You too, mister.
What do you do?
Just give it time.
Okay. Well, let's have a look at that bill of sale. Now that says Jeremiah Langston. Is that you?
Yep, that's me. Single and Taurus.
Okay. 1 meal Jenny, $10 silver. What's that big old X all about?
Well, that there is my signature.
No, that there's your mark because you can't write your signature.
Oh, yeah.
Got a very legal document here, folks.
Yep, got him over a barrel.
Great big old barrel, all because of that X, right?
Boo!
What? It's not the first X I ever shot. I was just letting that one sink in for a minute. This paper here ain't worth the paper it's written on. You're out of here.
Boo!
You ain't nothing but a horse thief. Call that man a horse thief. Horse thief! Horse thief! Horse thief! Horse thief!
Clearly y'all weren't paying attention. It was a mule.
Mule thief! Mule thief! Mule thief!
Hold it, hold it. We're in the state of Arizona. You can't go around profiling like that. Not anymore, boy. You go around accusing a man of being a mule thief, you best have the lead to back it with. Now, where's your gun?
I ain't got no gun.
You ain't got a gun?
No, I'm a miner.
How do you survive out here in the wilderness without a gun?
My handsome good looks, of course.
Yeah, that's a face right there that'd make a freight train take a dirt road. Alright, I tell you what, I can't kill you out here in front of all these witnesses. So we're just gonna have to settle it out in the street, the old-fashioned way.
Ah, the old-fashioned way. Well, I gotta warn you, Bingo. I am pretty good at this.
Alright,
You ready?
ready.
Rock, paper, scissors, paper covers rock. I win! I get my back!
What the heck was that?
Well, normally I pull rock out of my head, but I saw you pull that big old rock out, so I pulled paper out of my head to cover your rock. Want to go best 2 out of 3?
Nobody cares about the paper in your head. I'm talking about a good old-fashioned cowboy fist fight, right?
Yeah!
You know, pugilism.
Ah, pugilism! I like that word. That's a long word, pugilism.
Okay, that was real. First fake punch is about to be real, too. Come on, throw the punch.
Okay. Yeah, run on home to your mama, you big sissy coward. Yeah. He ain't laughing. He's still here, ain't he?
Yeah.
All right. Hold still so I can hit you. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Yeah. Hey, he's just a minor.
Yeah. Welcome to my gun show.
Oh, gosh.
Last time I saw my mule, she was over there.
All right, get over here and try that again.
You still here?
Yep.
Oh! 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 Is that all you got, or you want more?
Oh, I want more. Now go get a gun.
I'll go get me a gun.
Get yourself a gun and I'll send you to Boot Hill.
You know, I wouldn't mind a trip to Boot Hill.
You wanna go?
Yeah, 'cause when I get there, I'm gonna dig me a hole, plant me a varmint. That's a fertilizer all the way.
Hey! Go get a gun.
Ira! Ira!
Turn the knob, he's in there.
It fell out.
Just put it back in the hole and turn it. We really gotta get that fixed. Hurry up, we ain't got all day.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
I gotta go.
Yeah, go get a gun.
Nope. I got to go.
No, you can't go anywhere with shit. Hey, that is the wrong door.
Not today, it ain't.
Hey, what are you doing in there?
I'm a little busy. Can you come back later?
You do know that hole was just painted on, right?
What?
That's not a real outhouse.
It is now.
I'm not cleaning up that mess. I think I might have scared the crappuccino out of that one. I tell you what, if that miner gets a gun, y'all let me know. I'll be drinking.
Woo-wee! Word of warning, that ain't no real outhouse. You having fun?
Yeah.
Let's have some more, shall we? Ooh-wee! Where have I been your whole life? Say, you got yourself a boyfriend?
That's my father.
Boyfriend?
Nope.
You do now!
Oh, goodness.
Alright, that's got my phone number on it, but I gotta warn you, that ain't no scratch and sniff. They didn't have any pins in that outhouse. Pencil? Alright, listen, I get off at 4 o'clock. You send all your cousins home. Will you call me? You gotta say that louder.
Yes!
And I got me a gun! I got me a gun! Alright, I need your help. On the count of 3, we're gonna call that man a mule thief. You ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Mule thief! Mule thief!
Mule thief!
Mule thief!
Mule thief! Mule thief!
All right.
Mule thief!
Miner, you better put that gun up before you die right here in the street.
Oh no, you said if I was getting myself a gun, I'd get my mule back. Right, folks?
Yep.
I did not say that.
And a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. You done bought down the thunder, big. There's your problem right there. Made in China.
All right, Miner. You got a gun in your hand? You fancy yourself some type of gunfighter now?
Well, of course I'm a gunfighter. What's I look like to you? Chink. Chink. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, I give up. What's he look like to y'all?
Like you just scored a field goal?
I'm kind of thinking single and inbred myself.
Oh, no, not anymore. I got me a girlfriend. Hey, sweetheart.
What is wrong with you, woman? All right, Miner. What are we going to do here?
Well, I reckon I'm going to burn.
Oh. Oh, yeah. You're welcome, by the way.
I reckon not.
What the heck was that? Hey, you, with the hoodie on up there. You ever shoot somebody 3 times and have them pop back up on you like that? No. You say that with confidence. Oh, it ain't never happened to me. I don't know what's going on. Here's what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to take this here gun. I'm going to put it in his hands. Make it look like it was a fair fight. Now, y'all don't go start chanting for the marshal or anything.
Marshall!
rough on a hangover. Come on, y'all can do better than that. Good guy! What's going on out here?
Hey, look who decided to show up. What'd you do? Stop off for a drink?
My drinking is none of your concern. Whoa, now, big feather, easy there. Hey, who shot the miner?
What's his name?
Thanks for holding out as long as you could. What are y'all, part of the neighborhood watch? Look, that miner there coming to town brandishing that dangerous weapon, scaring the dickens out of all these folks.
Yeah.
No.
That one right there in the green with the white hat on. She started the whole thing. She kept going, go miner, kill me, go. Then the rest of these Yankees joined in like a pack of hyenas. Look, all I did was find a mule out there on open range. Didn't have any markings on it. That's free rein. You get it? Loophole. Adios.
Wait a minute. Everybody knows that Jeremiah's mule Jenny, she gets loose from time to time and wanders off. But when we find her, we just bring her into town and hook her up to that hitching rail right there. I mean, nobody shoots him.
You mean nobody's ever killed him before?
No.
Oops. Hey, I'm new around these parts. I ain't got time to go around wet nursing everybody's livestock. Now these folks saw what happened. It was a fair fight, right? Well, y'all are a lot of help.
If it was a fair fight, like you said, then you wouldn't mind spending a little time in my jail.
What?
I reckon 30 days ought to do.
30 days?
Yeah.
That ought to be enough time for that circuit judge to ride into town. We can hopefully get you a fair trial for this minor accident.
What kind of a fair trial you think a man with my reputation and a gun's gonna get in this podunk town? Especially with that Judge Judy. Yeah, I seen that show. I can see it now. These folks right here, they'd have me found guilty before they even got out of bed in the morning.
Yeah.
Look at this ugly crowd. This is one ugly crowd. Are these folks to be out in front of that courthouse chanting, hang 'em high?
Hang 'em high.
Right on cue, ugly crowd. Swing for one lonely miner? Yeah, I don't think so. I killed better men, bigger towns, much better lawmen to protect. So you best do yourself a favor and look the other way on this. You understand what I'm saying here? La dog.
The only way you're getting out of town is over my dead body.
Okay.
Who wrote this?
Over your dead body. Well, that's kind of funny there, Marshal. I was planning on killing you anyways before I left town. Now you just made it legal for me, calling me out in front of all these hayseeds. Big Marshal Baker. Y'all give your marshal here a round of applause. Marshal, Marshal, Marshal. Yeah, how about we go back a couple of years? Yeah, your marshal here's been hiding a deep, dark secret from you folks. Should I come?
No.
Your marshal here spent 7 years in Yuma Territorial Prison. That's right, he's a criminal. Gunfighter with a badge, the worst kind. You ain't no better than me. You ain't no better than the trash you haul in.
I'm a little better.
You're a yellow-bellied, sap-sucking coward is what you are. Yeah, your name ain't even Baker, it was Jackson. Jack Rice.
It's Jack Reese, you idiot.
All right. Jack Reese, self-proclaimed. You know he's so drunk now he puts up his own wanted posters?
I thought he looked a little familiar.
You want to take me, Reese? Come out on these streets like a man with a reputation and a gun. Not like some stinking coward. Hide behind that flimsy tin stalk. You make me sick. A real gunfighter? A real gunfighter's gonna leave a whole load of manure in their shorts when they see the likes of that staggering down the street. Y'all did good for yourself. Adios.
of manure I see is standing right in front of me, and he's wearing a pretty pink girly ribbon around his waist.
It's red. You tell him about Yuma Prison before I kill you.
Well, it's true, folks. I did do a little bit of time in prison. I mean, who ain't, right, sir? But while I was there, I learned my lesson. That's something this moron's gonna learn right now.
Hey, I am not a moron. I am an Episcopalian.
Okay. You're starting to give me a headache now. The way I see it is we got two choices, Bingo. The easy way, you can just march yourself right on over to my jail right now.
Not likely gonna happen.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Or the hard way, is we can stand out here on the streets like men and handle this, but the time for talk is over.
All right, that's the way you want it. You're in a gunfight now, Reese. Are you trying to kill me?
Yes!
Oh yeah, never mind. Hey, these folks lied to me.
They did!
Yeah, they told me you got true grit.
Well, I do have true grit.
You ain't got true grit. I done seen that movie. You ain't even got the cool eye patch or nothing.
I do too. Amazon Prime right here.
Hey, you want to help out over there? It's your line. Kind of ad-libbing. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
I was just wondering, are you going to shoot me or toss me to death?
Hey, it's called live theater, folks. I got to reload sometime. I'm not John Wayne. I don't have a magic 86 shot 6. And I do got a bullet over here with your name on it.
Is that right?
Yeah, it says Big Dummy right on the side. All right, Reese. Next one's going right between the eyes. Aha! That bullet's a long way from his heart. He even dies slow. You and me, Reese. You and that 10-star justice of yours. Me. What's left of my reputation. Adios, Marshal!
I didn't think he'd ever shut up.
Hey, we got him! We got him! We got him! Howdy! I said howdy!
Howdy! Jeremiah, we all thought you were dead.
Oh no, I always smell like this. Besides, he only grazed me back here. I wasn't about to get up with all them bullets flying around.
That's awfully smart thinking. Because the good guy always wins in Tombstone.
All right, everybody have fun! Let me introduce the crew for you. Now down here on the far end, playing our dirty minor, we got Big Timber. Playing your good guy today is Drunk Marshal Baker. We got Muddy Water. And I am Caden. My people.